The PSAC has been a league full of parity recently, as during the last 4 seasons, there have been 7 different teams that have played in the PSAC championship game, and 8 different PSAC teams have appeared in the NCAA playoffs. With that type of parity, it's anyone's guess as to who will win the PSAC this season. Here is the PSAC coach's best shot at predicting, starting with the PSAC East. Cheney returns 15 combined starters on offense and defense, including 2-time All-PSAC East running back Marcus Jones. Millersville will have one of its most veteran teams in recent years, including a pair of skilled position players in Mike Jones and Mac Eggenreiter that missed most of last year due to injury. East Stroudsburg will be looking to bounce back from consecutive 3-8 campaigns on the strength of an offense that returns a trio of wide receivers that combined for nearly 2,500 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns in 2011. Shippensburg returns a league-best 19 starters, including quarterback Zach Zulli, who engineered the PSAC's top offense at over 465 yards per game, one in which also led the country in first downs last year. Westchester, which finished either first or second in the PSAC East every year from 2004 to 2009, will be looking to get back to the top of the division after back-to-back fourth-place finishes. LIU Post has a new name, but the defending co-PSAC East champions from last year appear to have the personnel to contend for another title, led by last year's East Freshman of the Year quarterback Steven Lorino. Bloomsburg comes in at least second in the preseason poll for the 7th straight year, as the Huskies will be led by a pair of 1,000-yard rushers from last year in Franklin Kiate and Eddie Mateo. The first teammate tandem of 1,000-yard rushers in the PSAC since 1999 will be helpful as Bloomsburg breaks in a new starting quarterback. Kutztown, which is the defending PSAC champions for the first time in league history, is the PSAC East favorite also for the first time in the PSAC preseason poll history. The Golden Bears have 6 All-PSAC East performers returning, led by 2-time and reigning PSAC East Offensive Player of the Year Kevin Morton, who has a chance to become just the 5th quarterback in PSAC history to accumulate 10,000 passing yards in his career. Now, moving over to the PSAC West. Lock Haven will look to move up in the standings on the strength of running back Brandon Brader, who last year had more rushing yards than any Bald Eagle back since 1998. Clarion had the second-best rushing game in the PSAC last season, and with the return of dual-threat quarterback Ben Fiskus, the Golden Eagles should once again be strong on the ground. It will be a new era at Gannon as the Golden Knights welcome first-year head coach Brad Ryzicki, who was previously the team's assistant head coach and defensive coordinator. Mercyhurst will be seeking to get back to the level of its PSAC championship team of 2 years ago, as the Lakers look to make it 3 straight years with an overall defense ranked in the top 5 in the PSAC. Edinboro, which has had 9 straight winning seasons, will look to remain in the upper half of the PSAC West standings, having not finished out of the top 4 in the division since 2002. Defending PSAC West co-champion Slippery Rock appears to have the talent to make another run at the division title, as the Rock returns running back Akeem Satterfield, who has run for over 2,000 yards in his career. IUP is the co-favorite in the PSAC West, marking the first time since 2003 that the Crimson Hawks have been picked to finish atop the division. 2 keys for IUP this year will be a stingy defense, which allowed the fewest points in the PSAC last year, and a strong running game behind Harvey Tuck, who has run for over 1,000 yards in each of the last 2 seasons. California is the other co-favorite in the Western Division, marking the 7th straight year that the Vulcans have been a preseason favorite. The Vulcans will be guided by a first-year head coach in Mike Keller, formerly the team's offensive coordinator, as well as quarterback Peter Lawlick, who posted the 4th most passing yards in PSAC single-season history in 2011. Recapping the preseason polls. Kutztown is the PSAC East favorite for the first time ever, as the Golden Bears picked up 5 first-place votes. Bloomsburg is at least second for the 7th straight year, and the Huskies got the remaining 3 first-place votes. LIU Post, a co-divisional champion with Kutztown last year, is 3rd, with Westchester 4th, followed by Shippensburg, East Stroudsburg, Millersville, and Cheney. 4 different teams in the PSAC West garnered first-place votes, with co-favorites California and IUP picking up 5 of them combined, as the Coal Bowl rivals topped the poll. Last year's co-champion and divisional representative in the PSAC championship game, Slippery Rock, is third with 2 first-place votes, while perennial contender Edinboro came in 4th. Mercyhurst was awarded the other first-place vote, while Gannon, Clarion, and Lock Haven round out the West.